If you had a bad weekend, be grateful that you're not Caroline Marcel. I don't know if you heard about this woman. Canadian singer was invited to sing the Star-Spangled Banner at a Canada-USA hockey game. Big deal. She came out right, so she forgets the words. Poor thing. What would you say? Bless her heart.
Bless her heart.
She goes back to compose herself, and then she comes back to try once again. And this is what happens. She's crying. She's upset.
She's upset.
She comes back. Well, they're going to calm her down, and she's going to come back in a second. Here she comes. She's going to try it again.
Bless her heart.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That is my greatest fear walking out here.
Terrible.
You know, in all the years, we've not one of us has fallen down on our butt.
Knock on this.
We've tripped. No, we haven't.
We've tripped, bless her. Ooh,
but it's just, I mean, you don't want to laugh, but
you do.
I know, but
It's like America's Funniest Home Video. That's going to be Bob.
Well, she's actually now been on television. She was on Good Morning America talking about it and how just the emotion of the moment got to her and her nerves, and then the booing of the crowd didn't help. Well, but have you ever had an experience that even approximates that?
Yes. Somebody said, well, sort of. Somebody once said, I don't know if Mel Brooks, when I fall on a banana peel, it's a tragedy. When you fall, it's a comedy. He's actually right. Yeah. One time I was in a London theater. I have stories today. I was in my memory's coming back. I was in a...
Don't tell your sister.
Don't tell the Pope.
Exactly.
I was in a London theater one time, and I was watching this movie, this play rather, called Breaking the Code with Derek Jacobi. It was a most brilliant performance. He was a stutterer, etc. And it was riveting. At the end of the play, I was in London, right? I get up, my daughter and I, the two of us. Not one other person is standing. And they're just staring at me like I have two heads.
Don't do
so you feel like a moron.
Yes.
You know, you're the only one standing.
So what do you do?
In this country, well, you sit down and you just go like, you know.
Start singing the national anthem.
Now, you've sung the national anthem.
And I'm telling you, I challenge anyone to even know the lyrics to
We did that on the show.
Just saying it without singing it, though.
We tried to do it on the show.
It is impossible. It's a hard song to sing.
Yes.
Nerves are always there, and usually you're singing it a cappella. So you either start it high. It's
But you know what? This girl is Canadian. Why can't? Do you know "Oh Canada"?
No.
How many of you can sing "Oh Canada"? Okay.
Oh, Canada.
Oh Canada.
I've done the typical get your skirt stuck in your pantyhose when you come out of the bathroom. That I've had, where nobody bothers to tell you for at least 10-15 minutes. You know,
I was in church one Sunday and watched a woman walk all the way to the front. It's
nothing worse.
With her skirt in a pantyhose?
Yes, ma'am. Ooh. Bless her heart.
Bless her heart. What about toilet paper on your shoe?
That's nothing.
No, it is bad when you think you're cute and you're walking down and then taking pictures of you and you are switching. You know how the girl gets your switch on when you walk? And then everybody's taking click, 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 click. And the next thing you look down and you have toilet paper on your shoe and you know that's the only thing
they're going to show.
They're going to show.
You'd be in People magazine.
They go, I thought you was cute, didn't you? That teacher.
Talking about humiliation, Rosie O'Donnell actually claims that she was pretty badly humiliated by Dave Letterman's then executive producer about 5 years ago. Remember when Dave went in for heart surgery? And she says that, it's on her blog now, she's talking about this. She says that she was talking to the head of CBS, Les Moonves, and the topic came up with Letterman, and she apparently said, you know, if you need me to fill in, I'll be there for you. And the next thing she knows, she gets a call from the executive producer of Letterman at the time, who says, you're trying to take his job, we don't need your help, and hangs up on her. He's denying any of this conversation happened. She claims that it did, and it just totally humiliated her, and she was recently asked to go back on the show, and she went, no, I'm not going back on.
Well, I think it's kind of ridiculous, because I bet you she has a relationship even far and beyond.
With Les.
Yes, and so she just probably off the cuff, you know, if there's an opening, as I would probably do with Bill, if you need somebody to fill in, pick me, I would never want to take anybody's job, and it's just...
Yes, you would.
No, I would not. No. Okay, maybe I would.
But you should go beyond something. It's like if you're a parent and you don't like the teacher that your kid has. Should you go and address it with the teacher or go to the principal? Some people like bypass the teacher.
If the teacher is Mary Kay Letourneau, no. Anybody else, I would say go to the teacher.
I think it's an individual situation. If the teacher is hostile toward you and your child, you're probably better off going to either to the principal or to the guidance counselor, or take it straight to the Board of Education. But you know, I think it's an individual
Well, you first
situation.
go to the teacher because the teacher has your kid in the room.
Right.
So you don't want
accountability.
the teacher.
You want to say you did it that way, I think.
That's right. And yeah, I think you first
going to
tell
build
the
a case.
teacher.
But I don't understand why Rosie would have to go to the executive producer if she has no relationship with him.
But she might have run into him. She's dealing with high-level people.
No, that Les is the president.
I think bygones be bygones and just go on the
show.
show.
To the other person first.
Well, she wasn't hunting for the job anyhow.
Exactly.
It just came out of nowhere.
Saying, listen, if you need some help,
right,
I got you.
He was probably threatened by it because, you know, she's good, Rosie. She's good.
Well, you know, we gonna always take her side, so move on.
Well, no, Letterman's great too. We'll be right back with another great guy, Bob Simon.